Y'all already see the title. Y'all already see the thumbnail. I'm not gonna waste none of y'all time, so let's get straight into it.
Child is the phrase, I can't wait to grow up. As kids, we associate higher age with the worst possible thing you can say as a child is the phrase, I can't wait to grow up. As kids, we associate higher age with more freedom and
Facts. That's a fact. I used to think like this for real when I was about 13. Like, bro, when I'm old, I could do what I want. And then, yeah, if I'm 13, you know my little fantasies and stuff. I'm like, I could do what I want with I could do whatever I want. All I gotta do is just go get some money, just go get a little bit of money and whoop de whoop. But at the same time, the perception of money was way different than what it is now. Yeah, if you gave me $50 as a 13-year-old, I was absolutely rich. $100, I'm out of this world. I can get whatever I want. You can't tell me nothing. But now, what? Now it's just crazy. Y'all let me know what y'all think so far. We under 10 seconds in the video. I'm already talking. So let's get straight to it.
independence and the ability to do things we aren't allowed to do when we're little. Kids be paying attention to the bullshit media being exposed to all these people's lives and visions, so much to the point it's corrupting their image of what a good life really is. They see older people having access to all these things with the ability to do whatever they want, whenever, not knowing that it will come with a price. It's normal for a kid to want freedom. Shit, that's how everybody's supposed to be. But them wanting to grow up fast has nothing to do with freedom. These badass little kids just don't want to respect the nigga, bro. They don't want to be told what to do. They don't like being told when they're in the wrong. I swear my generation grew up with the motto of fuck old heads in the back of their head. Because at a certain age, we realize that they don't know shit. Our lives and most of the things we can't do is a reflection of.
I ain't gonna lie, at a certain age, bro, if you are kind of put on game, at a certain age, you do kind of start realizing, I think around, it's probably like 16 or 17, when I really start realizing a lot of older people, a lot of them, I ain't gonna say everyone, but a lot of them, bro, they moving in this world more confused than you, and they grown. And when I first started saying that, I was like, how you don't know how to? What you mean you never? I'm like, alright, okay, but that's not everybody. That's not everybody. I definitely had that phase too. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Their insecurities. It's something you don't know that yet. We spend so much time trying to undo generational curses and shit. If my generation doesn't fuck with anybody, it's the old head. And I said if these new generation of young niggas don't fuck with nobody, it's fuck everybody. The other day, my fat ass got done jumping rope and I got hungry as hell out of nowhere. And it wasn't like one of them normal hungry feelings, like, you know, you feel like a little bubble or two. Like, it wasn't one of them. It was one of them instances where you can feel your body eating itself slowly. All the excess fat in my body is being used for nourishment and shit. Can't even buy food because niggas don't got nothing in their pocket but 3 crumpled up dollars and 2 Chuck E. Cheese coins. I'm by a vending machine though. I'm buying a little snack. And as I'm walking out the room, I see this old DJ Mustard looking ass little boy standing outside the door. And I ask him, hey, you trying to come in? He gonna be like, nah, bitch, leave me alone. Nigga, what the fuck did I do? We both started staring at each other and shit. Nigga looking at me with a straight face.
That nigga said, nah, bitch, leave me alone. That's crazy. I ain't gonna lie. If I say that to a kid and the kid say, nah, I ain't gonna lie, but it's gonna take all of me. I probably just walk away because I know that's not my child. But I'll be like, bro, what this little nigga got going on? I'm already knowing in my head though, it ain't gonna end well for him if he stay on this path. That's all I'm gonna be thinking about really at this point in my life. And let me know what y'all think.
As if he wanted to say, yeah, bitch ass nigga, I said it. And the thing is, I walked away like a pussy. As if he really did say that shit. You know, little kids, bro. Getting in an argument with these niggas is like signing your life away to the devil. Because these niggas ain't finna do nothing but give you straight hell. You can be the toughest joker of all time. You can hit these niggas with the greatest roast of your life. And they won't feel none of that shit. Yeah, everything they say back to you is gonna hit your ass like it never did before. Because when you roast somebody, you're still supposed to take their feelings into consideration. There's some things you don't say. Some things is just off limit. You got a gap in your teeth, them niggas will straight up tell you, hey, look, bro, why your teeth fucked up? You need to go to the dentist. Nigga, kill yourself. Straight up, just like that. Niggas tell you that shit straight just like that. Your grandma died? It don't matter. Them niggas is gonna make sure to remind you every second. And I'm not finna let no little ass kid ruin my day cause he insensitive. I made the business decision and I walked right away. I took my ass right. I walked right away. Fuck him. I just walked away. Because the only way to beat a little kid in an argument is by putting that little nigga in a 3-week-old Amazon box and shipping that nigga off to Switzerland or some shit. You can't tell these younger niggas shit because they wanna grow up so badly. These little niggas don't know that reality finna hit like shit and they not finna know what to do. They don't know shit get real. Cause shit really do get real.
Facts for everybody. It get real for everybody. I'm not gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie, you put me back there like with my same mindset, but you put me back at like 18, I probably would. I definitely would have did things a whole lot different. So I would have made certain sacrifices. I wouldn't know certain people, even though I love that I know these people now. But I probably wouldn't know certain people, bro, because of I would have immediately started getting to some money, like some real money, or a bit like on that path. I ain't trying to go to no events to meet nobody. No, I just would have been on. Cause I'm already know what's about to hit me. I gotta get going. I gotta get moving right now. Right now. before that two become the first number in my age, I gotta already be there. Right now, I'm trying to make sure I get nice and set up before that 3. And then I can, you know what I'm saying, keep pushing still. But I would have been making sure before that 2 even hit, I would have made sure something happened. Not even effort. It just something would have happened if I would have had my exact mind with the knowledge I have now. It's crazy though.
The thing about me is, I knew it was finna get real since I was a little boy. Since I was a little kid, I knew shit get dark. I knew shit get real. And in honor of that, I'm gonna be telling y'all the worst ages you can be in 2025. So I don't want to honorable mention 18. To be honest, I think this is probably the #1 age that everybody claims is ass. But I think that's quite dramatic. You only saying that because you just graduated high school and you don't know what to do with your life yet. That peaking in high school shit crazy. Niggas really be walking through the hallway every single day like they Chris Brown or some shit, swearing up and down they famous because they can get a bucket or 2 for their high school. Their whole identity was built off getting glazed by Cougar English teachers and niggas with low self-esteem. And when you graduate, all them people go away and nobody is left to gas you. So that leaves you with no identity. And now you don't know who you are anymore. Or maybe it's not even that. At 18, no matter how independent you are for your age, you still have been told what to do your whole life. Going to school and being a fucking good kid was your only responsibility. Nigga, I just voice crack, what the fuck? 18 is the first time when you realize that you live and die by your own decisions. In school, if you wanted to whoop a nigga ass, you could. All you would get is a slap on the wrist or 30 minutes in ISS, where you're supposedly supposed to learn your lesson. Niggas didn't do shit in ISS but scribble on paper and throw pencil lead at the supervisor. You don't face real consequences at a young age. You randomly decide to beat a nigga ass after high school, they gon' fuck around and put your ass right in the slammer. Right in the slammer. You ain't finna be in that bitch with niggas that did weak ass crimes. You gonna be in that hole with the serial killer niggas, the ones that was R1ing these little kids and shit. You get put in jail for a simple, mild altercation. Your malicious ass inmates gonna walk you down and make a straight man out of you. They got 3 different hand-carved machetes tucked deep down in their inventory, saving it for any weak ass nigga they can take advantage of. And surprise, surprise, you are that weak ass nigga because you're the one who got arrested for that weak ass fight. So now you're on the verge of having a shank puncture every hemisphere of your brain, all because you don't want to give up no butt. But that's not the point. It's easy for...
That's crazy. That's crazy. I ain't gonna lie. Back in high school, it was niggas that was even younger than me and older than me at the time, like, depending on what grade I was in. That was OD tough, right? Doing crazy stuff. And they had to go away, right? They had to go away to like a little juvie or whatever, and they'll come back. And some of them completely changed. I don't know what happened and whoop-de-whoop, but all I know is that experience they had, whatever, it changed when they came back on point. They ain't just make the best grades, but hey, you could tell they was a student with effort, putting in effort. They wasn't sitting here trying to fight all the time, trying to bang this, bang that. I was like, I don't know what happened to you, bro. But I had a guess in my head because I was already into like watching prison documentaries and stuff. I was just into that type of stuff. It kept me locked in. Like I fight here and there, but you wouldn't catch me going to commit like crimes and stuff like that. Nah. I'm already knowing where that's leading. I'm what? I'm not about to go in there and I'm the smallest nigga. No. It can't be me. Not if I got control over it. Let me know what y'all think though.
For you to go to jail as an 18-year-old because some niggas don't understand that they are grown men now. They aren't minors in high school. Anything you say can or will be used against your ass now. Life starts here. And if you understand that, you will be fine. The real age you need to avoid is 15. I'm telling you right now, there is nothing good that comes out of life when you are 15. Starting with the simple fact that you can't even drive. And that would be okay if you weren't surrounded by people that do drive. 15, you like a freshman in high school. Every single other age group in high school is driving except you. So after school, you gotta beg your homeboy to give you a ride home. You start bumping your head to his music and shit in the car, knowing damn well that shit ass. The only thing you can look at every day is your shitty permit. Niggas be looking like straight skinwalkers on their permit. Getting a permit has to be the most pointless shit of all time. Because when am I taking a multiple choice test for something I'm gonna be physically doing? Only to still not be able to drive right after anyway. Whoop-de-fucking-do. I've been granted permission to drive a vehicle with my mom. Who cares? If anything, my mom or dad riding in the car with me would be the reason you take the license away from me. Because don't get this shit confused. I'll whip that bitch, bro. I'll whip that bitch, nigga. I'll show a nigga a good ride. But when my mom or any other guardian is in the car with me, I lose all sense of driving skills. I become a 68 overall driver with 2 badges, hitting mailboxes and shit. Because parents think now is the perfect time to start coaching nigga like it's the NBA finals. If you 15 and somebody asks for your ID, hey bro, just say you don't got that shit, bro. Because pulling out that multi-foldable piece of shit, black and white shit, bro, it's gonna be too much of a hassle. Them niggas gonna think you handed them your birth certificate and shit. And then another thing about being 15, you can't even get no bitches. And when I say that, I'm not trying to call y'all chopped either. No, you literally can't get any bitches. Because when trying to compete with a girl your age, you compete with niggas that's 27.
Whoa, what was that clip of her spitting? What? That's a clip. This. What the world? What is this clip? She spit at the cat. What's wrong with this girl?
Being 15, you can't even get no bitches. And when I say that, I'm not trying to call y'all chopped either. No, you literally can't get any bitches. Because when trying to compete with a girl your age, you competing with niggas that's 27. At 14, 15, you competing with all the super seniors. You competing with niggas that got mortgages and shit. You sitting up here trying to do extra chores around the house so your mom will spare you a 20 so you can go out and buy your girl a pack of Sour Patches. Whole time grown niggas be sitting at home bags and skim set after coming home from their warehouse job, putting their kids to sleep. As a 15-year-old boy, what are you supposed to do about that? Another shitty
Nah, for sure. I done definitely seen like some older niggas when I was in high school, like picking up, you know what I'm saying, girls that came from the school. I was just like, what the going on? The older I got, the more I understood. I understood then, but the older I got, the more I was just like, wow. Is that even legal? Like, that's what I'm thinking. Like, that low key doing some illegal there, but hey, to each their own. You couldn't find me doing no crazy shit like that. Nah.
The age you can be is 4 years old. Because 4 is when you gain consciousness for the first time. Your first couple of years alive is just a straight simulation. Nothing you do is in your control. You don't know shit. You just an autopilot. And the thing is, some people stay like this their whole life. There comes the age where you randomly start remembering everything and haven't thought. This is around the age of 4. They say it only goes downhill from there. That's what they say. I ain't say that. That's what they say. You start questioning things. You start realizing tiny things. If you conscious enough, you might even start to realize that the only reason you're on this earth is because your 2 jackass parents couldn't afford a Magnum. And that your dad got the pull-out game of Nick Cannon, bitch ass. To all my 4-year-olds in the comments, let me know if you ever thought these things. Let me know. 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 20 is gonna fuck you up because this is when it actually clicks in your brain that you are grown. After you turn 18, 19 is that grace point. When you turn 20, the world for sure gonna treat your ass like you 40. And when I say the world, I mean everybody, everybody. If you ain't struggle as a kid, you go struggle now. Because now you're realizing that you're on your own. Are you finna be? You so used to your parents always keeping the pantry stock, always having toilet paper and shit. Had y'all thinking life was gonna pull your pants down and suck your meat. Whole time it be using teeth. Niggas don't got nothing in that crib but a bag of Dorito and booth pins. Chiefing that bitch to its final atom in hopes of feeling the slightest bit of buzz to distract us from the fact that we're cooked. And the fact that booth piece of shit be hitting like a straight cig isn't making you feel any better about your current nutritional status. You better get used to not eating, little boy. You gonna have to go through them days where you get malnourished and shit. Cold, you dehydrated, tired. Kick your ears, you still gotta wake up the next day and get to that bag. You still gotta perform at your best. Crazy thing is, you can't admit that you're going through it to your peers because they gonna start acting like you suicidal or some shit. No, nigga, just relate to me. And speaking of relating to me, once again, like last video, click on the channel I have featured and listen to all my songs. Wait till my album drop, nigga.
Definitely go listen to this album when it drops. Shout out to this creator. He doing his thing. Great video. This shit was funny as hell. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section. Binge watch the rest of the videos. Like the video if you like the video. Subscribe to the channel. I appreciate all y'all. And I'll see y'all in the next video. Until then, y'all stay blessed. Peace.